This is the moment you've all been waiting for, the Chu Wolf Show, which I had the good fortune, Chu and I had 2 meetings through the week, and the ratings people spoke to me, Chua, because I asked for a specific breakdown and demographic, and the second half of the halftime break amongst the highest rating on the whole Austereo network.
Is that right, Garry?
Yes, that is spot on,
Fantastic.
Chua. Spot on. Now, another wicket for the Aussies, by the way, 4 for 131, so things starting to happen there. Is that little Jonathan Agar? He got his first wicket. This man that made 98 on debut has just taken his first wicket in Test cricket. And Chu, I call it. So left arm off spin, orthodox. Oh, it's just maybe set up a bit, and it's the captain, Alistair Cook, got a leading edge and taken beautifully by Mick Clark, was it? First slip?
Yep, it was,
so
Garry.
There you go, spot on, Chua. Now, I want to talk about the way this game changed. You and I said during the week that we thought if Collingwood were able to replicate that forward pressure that they had against Carlton, then Adelaide would be in all sorts of trouble. I don't know, but from the naked eye, I didn't see Collingwood get any pressure on Adelaide in that first half, particularly in the forward half of the game.
It's funny you say that, Garry, because the tackles in the forward half.
Yeah.
You pointed out they had a record or season high 42 last week.
42 tackles in the forward half last week. What they have in the first quarter? I would have thought, I would say none from memory.
Almost right, Garry. 1 for Austereo.
Bugger me. Well, what I was seeing at the other end of the ground, though, was when it went in, Adelaide were working enormously hard, and I think their tackles in the forward half were up around a dozen or 13.
13, Garry, spot on for Austereo. 13 tackles in the forward half for the Crows in that first quarter.
So, the flow-on effect is ball goes into Collingwood's forward line. They can't get the pressure on, therefore the rebound becomes far too easy. And I was thinking, uncontested marks in the middle of the ground, I would have thought that they absolutely dominated by Adelaide.
Couldn't agree with you more, Garry. Uncontested marks in the midfield. Adelaide 23 to the Pies at only 13.
So what happens? You go at quarter time. Good coach Nathan Buckley, he would have seen that. They probably listened to the Chu Wolf Show, and they would have said, we've got to get some heat in the forward half because we can't allow Adelaide to have that uncontested ball out through the middle of the ground. That forward time in the forward half was around 70% late in that quarter. I think Adelaide got it in once or twice. So I reckon it's about 65% forward half of the ground, Collingwood second quarter.
Unbelievable, Garry. Time in the forward half in that second quarter. Collingwood 65% to the Crows at 35.
This is unprecedented. We're going to cut into the Chu Wolf Show and give you the audio of Agar's first wicket in Test cricket. Chu, are you happy with you? Okay with that?
Oh, this is a memorable moment,
All
Garry.
right, let's have a listen to it now.
Nicely taken, really smartly taken. It's the first Test match wicket for Ashton Agar. He's added a wicket now to his runs, and that is another crucial strike for Australia. The lead just 66. Alistair Cook's patience.
Well, there you go. That's the English commentary team going absolutely nuts over Agar's first Test wicket. So time the third in the forward half, Collingwood 65%, Adelaide 35%. Tackles, I reckon, in the forward half for Collingwood, they would have gone up sevenfold.
It's funny you say that, Garry.
Oh, funny, isn't it?
It certainly did. Collingwood, remember, only 1 tackle in the forward half in that first quarter. They racked up 7 in that second quarter.
And therefore, the uncontested marks through the midfield, 23 for Adelaide in the first quarter, I reckon nearly half.
Once again,
Spot on,
Garry. Only 14 uncontested marks in the midfield to the Crows in that second quarter, Garry.
Put him
Social
on?
media put me on because
Who
they're
put
sick
him on
of hearing
the Chu Wolf
spot
Show?
on, Garry.
Right.
Unbelievable,
Sure,
Garry.
what we're going to do,
correct.
we'll take our show elsewhere if
Yes.
Chief cuts in again.
Good.